Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we'll discuss, election volatility, Nifty structure, what happened last week, what are the highlights of last week, and what can happen next week. All right. Firstly, a very warm welcome to all the new members. All right. Many of you have joined recently, and all of you are studying the Elliot Way Master Course. That is a very, very good thing. I'm really happy. It'll help you guys. I'm always there to answer your queries. All right. So keep learning, be focused, and then you will get opportunities on your own. You can easily decode the structure of the market. All right. So in the last weekend video, what did we discuss? A very, very important point was shared. What was that important point? That if the market, right, we saw this fall happen 2 weeks back. This fall, we were prepared for it. Obviously, I shared some critical dates in the group of the underground traders and also this structure, right? When this channel line breaks, you're expecting a fall, okay, in the market to come. This important information in the last video, what did I share was 15th, that is your Monday, right? 15th April. If market does not stop here, okay, if market does not stop here, meaning if it does not pause the swing low and it goes higher from here, if market does not hold the low of 15th, it can continue the fall. Okay, it can continue the fall till 17th to 18th, right? This was the message I shared. Okay, that was the only critical update I gave you. The other updates were, a little bit psychological and motivation and all that, but this was the most important update of that video, right? What did we see? We saw the 15th low broke and market continued to fall, right? Till the 18th. 18th, we had a very, very good intraday fall, right? We'll discuss about this also. Here, we had 19th, we had what? We had a Israel as well as Iran war conflict. The war information or war news which came overnight, it created a big gap down. But if you go down to a smaller time frame, this entire fall was without strength. Okay. After that, after the gap down also came, okay, after the gap down came, we saw this entire fall was, the expiry day volatility, huge moves. Whatever news came back then in that day does not matter. But at the end of the day, people were suggesting that it was Iran or Iran and Israel war conflict. Okay, that conflict news which came and some attacking going on here or cross border missiles or whatever it may be. But point here is that everything was in the charts, right? Even we knew before itself that 15th, if this low is broken, we are expecting a fall to continue in the market. Especially here at this point, I'll just show you based on time cycle why this fall came. Okay. Next, this gap down, when it came without strength. Okay. When this gap down came without strength, what happened here? Psychological trap, right? Psychological trap of what? The retailers. Now war conflict data came, everything came, and suddenly market gap down. So everyone what? Got trapped here, right? Before the trap came, we saw a sudden pullback in the market towards the end of the day. So here what happens is, and this kind of move, what happens? Market falls down, but the operators don't want you to carry shots, right? They don't want you to carry shots. So they try to pull the market back up. So there is no confidence in carrying shots for majority of the participants, and then they gap down again. Those who are carrying shots, right, at this point here, some will add longs here at this point prematurely. This gap down will trap them, okay, and then they will pull the market up. They'll exit and loss and they'll pull the market up. This is again typical wave 5 pattern, right? In Nifty it happens a lot, this kind of gap and again sudden reversal. You can study it, go back and back test it, you will understand. All right, now the reason for this fall to come back up, we study Elliot Way Master Course. So in that I've discussed very clearly, sometimes the gap here can be filled. The entire moves can finish with a gap also, and we can start a new trend. Okay, we identified this entire pattern to be a wave 5, a possible reversal coming in the market. So what happens is, this usually gets retested or it gets retraced fully in the same time. If there is a dump in the market, there will be a pump. Okay, similarly, if there's a pump in the market, it will get dumped. Okay, that is the concept here. So here it can come in the same time. It can come with little bit delay, but approximately in the same time it will come. So this was approximately what, 1 day. All right. So this was 18th fall, and then 19th we made a swing low. So 19th almost entirely covered here. Little bit more. It can complete on 20th. That is it. That is your Monday, which is your 22nd, I think. Right. It can cover there also. No problem with that. Point here is what can happen in the next week. We'll discuss that. Before that, let's quickly see the highlight. Right. A very important point here. A highlight of previous week. This is your Nifty futures chart, right? And these intraday time cycle zones, right? These time zones I have using intraday time cycles. I calculate them and I share them in the public group also sometimes. All right. So if you want these kind of time zones, please join the Telegram group. It's in the description box. You can check it. What happened here? Very simple. 10:15 a.m. we had a long opportunity. 10:45 to 11:15 a.m. we had, this is your expiry day, right? So very good move, 160 points for expiry day. And then the sudden news flow came, or whatever it came before the news flow came. In our time zone, 12:30 to 1 p.m. we had a good fall. Started from this point, right? And then sharp fall. This is your 1 minute chart, right, of in Nifty futures, and it's a very good fall in the market, nearly 315 points. So if you see, using our time zones, there approximately 400 points were captured, right? 400 points again on Friday, right? This time zone was only shared with the underground traders group, right? So this time zone 9:15, after the gap down, you can see the first candle, right? After the gap down, 9:35 to 9:35 to 10 a.m. Right, we were expecting a long opportunity here, very simple, and we got a good move on Friday as well, nearly 300 points. So if you combine both days, that's total of nearly 700 points in 2 days. Again, this is very unrealistic to capture. So even capturing 50% of this entire move, entire 700 points, that is your 350 points in 2 days. It's very, very good for someone who is doing intraday price actions, who's studying intraday price actions. Is very, very good to capture this kind of move. So if you want these time zones, you can join the Telegram group. I have the link in the description. You will get them there. Okay, so let's quickly look at the structure. On your 25th and 26th, all right, 25th and 26th, that is your Thursday and Friday, this zone is where I'll be looking for a positional opportunity. Okay, let me repeat that. For any positional opportunity, I'll be looking for in next week near your 25th and 26th. So far, right now at this stage, this is your Nifty spot chart. In the underground traders group, I have shared my plan. What is the plan? That if Nifty was holding the level of, let me mark it for you. Yeah, 21,843, 21,708. All right. So if Nifty was holding this level, the plan was for me to carry overnight puts. Okay, overnight what? Puts. So obviously the market sustained this, and on Friday itself we got a very good move, right? So all the positions, I would either cover it up or just leave it for expiry. It does not matter. Okay, based on the price action. So that was the plan I had for Friday. Now going forward, why was the plan like that, and what can happen? So what am I expecting? We had a good fall already in the market. If you see, this is a 1 hour time frame. In the 1 hour time frame, if you want to pull back in the market, so my first priority target will always be what? 38 to 50% of the previous move. Okay, 38 to 50% of the previous move will be my first priority, right? That is my first priority. If you see this, it's already achieved. It's already achieved. So it does not mean I exit my positions. Part booking is good, and you can also leave some quantity for trailing, or you can leave it for hero zero or shift the quantity to SL to cost, anything is possible, right? So ideally, what I would like to do here at this stage is I would like to part book and leave some quantity. Why? Because as per time analysis, I'm expecting some pullback to come in the market. Okay, in US markets as well, I'm expecting a pullback to start either from Monday, okay, or it has already started. Obviously, Friday closing was very deep red for US markets, but again, so it might start from Monday. Okay, we'll see what happens there in US markets, but Indian market started on 19th itself, pullback. Okay, so if this fall, like I said, in a shorter time frame, if this was a dump in the market, okay, then market can easily recover this entire move. So let me just shift my zone up a little bit, right? So it can easily recover this move. So if I go back to my Fibonacci zone, your 68%, right? 68%, sorry, 61.8% is over here. That is your golden retracement, whatever you want to call it, right? 61.8 is over here. Okay, that is your 22,393 level. So let's say 22,400 approximately level. Okay, so the structure is very important. Again, I'm telling you, it's not about the levels. It's very important to know structure first. So if this move is going to be a choppy as per time analysis, like I said, I'll be looking for a setup on 25th and 26th only in this time zone. So if the market is going to make an end pattern, like what kind of end pattern? Market goes up, retracement, down. If this time zone is 25th to 26th, it's very simple. Try to understand this. If this time zone, it comes back down to 25th, 26th, then I will look for a long opportunity. Okay. Then I will look for a long opportunity. Very simple in this. Okay. Same thing. If the market goes higher, somewhere it goes higher, choppy, and then in your 25th to 26th zone, it makes a temporary high. Okay. It makes a temporary high. Okay. This is first bullish possibility I told you. Second, this is a bearish possibility I'll be looking for, right? So 25th, 26th, it makes a temporary high. Then I'll look for a short opportunity to carry over into what? To next week. That is your 3rd to 5th May, approximately till there. Okay. That is my first one of the bullish. This is your bearish setup. Okay. There is another possibility where market might make a swing high on 22nd, 23rd itself, pull back down, go for a lower high on 25th or 26th. Okay, this is also possible, right? So very simple. This is my entire thesis for next week based on time. Again, I'm not discussing price now. Reason is very, very simple. Why I'm not telling take care of this level, buy and sell below this level. I'm not telling you that. Why? Because this structure right now, it is going for either a pullback. Okay, this structure is either going for a pullback. In your Elliot wave master course, I have told you one important, very, very important fact, that wave 4 and wave B, these both are the most dangerous waves. It can form anything. It can go completely sideways. Okay, it can form a triangle pattern. It can form an ABC pattern. There are different types of ABC patterns, all discussed in the master course. You can have a look at how to calculate them. So you cannot predict exactly what is going to happen before, right? Beforehand, you cannot predict wave 4 and wave B. So all you have to do is you have to wait. Sometimes in the market, you have to wait. After a trending move, it goes to consolidation, retracement sometimes. Okay, that time you have to be very cautious. This is where this kind of structures is where 95% traders lose their money in wave 4 and wave B. Psychology is very simple here. Many people miss out on the trending move. Okay, they're not prepared for the trending move. They miss out on the trending move, right? And they plan that next move I should not miss. They plan for that. Okay, psychologically, yes, it happens to everyone, no problem with that, but there's something to learn here. Okay, they try to plan the next move they want to capture. The next move, sudden by bad luck, it becomes sideways or it becomes a choppiness in the market. That is your wave 4 and wave B. This is the lack of knowledge, when to enter, when to wait, right? If you don't know the structure, you will face all these troubles. To solve all those troubles, I have posted, a YouTube course. Please have a look at it. It's in English, Hindi, Tamil, and Telugu. It's up to you which language you prefer. Watch it. Okay. So again, simple analysis. I'll repeat again. Expecting a pullback in the market to come. All right. This last move was a dump. It can get completely retraced. This structure can be, if it's a bearish structure, then we'll go for a consolidation, and then we'll move for a down move again. So this consolidation can be in any shape. Okay. So for me, what I'm going to do, 25th to 26th is the time zone where I'll be looking for a setup. First one, if it's a bearish setup, there are two possibilities. It can make a lower high, okay, or it can make a higher high, whatever, right, and then fall. These are the two possibilities. I will look only between 25th and 26th, okay, to carry over to 3rd and 5th. Okay, remaining, the put shots of OTM shots, it's pointless to discuss now. It's already, most of the profits are, in so we can easily bank out, cash out, whatever you want to do. But right now at this point, this is the bearish setup. In case of a bullish setup, same thing again, 25th, 26th, I'll wait for it to create a positional opportunity. I'll look for a structure there. Any dip here, right? If the market dips and starts to rally, then this is where I'll look for a long opportunity. All right. Very simple, nothing complicated. I cannot predict right now the levels. Very simple, because I told you it can be a wave 4 or it can be a wave B, right? So there is no point to predict the structure, and this can be anything. You have to play it very slowly. Okay. So before 25th, 26th, I'll be looking for intraday setups using the intraday time cycle zones. That some of them I'll share it in the Telegram group. So link is in description box, the public Telegram group. Do join if you are interested in knowing the time cycle zones. All right. Now, very important, your Lok Sabha elections 2024, right? The elections. The phase 1 was started on when? You can see the 19th of April. Okay. Phase 1 started on 19th of April. What happened on 19th April? What happened on 19th April? We saw a pullback in the market or a trend reversals, right? So again, let me repeat again. Trend reversals are TR, trend reversals, or you can say CIT, change in trend, or whatever you want to call it. It can go from bullish trending to sideways, bullish to bearish. Okay, bullish to sideways or bullish to bearish, same thing. It can be bearish to sideways or bearish to bullish. Okay, then it can go sideways to bullish or it can go sideways to bearish. There are total 6 types. Okay, what people make mistake is they only look for bullish or bearish, bullish or bearish. Okay, change in trend can be 6 types. Very simple. So right now, Lok Sabha election dates, phase 1, 19th April. What did we see in 19th April? We saw a pullback in the market. Next phase is on 26th. It matches with my time zone, which I am looking for. Okay. The phase 3 is on 7th May. It also matches with mine. So like that, these time zones are some of them are matching. These phases time zone are matching with my also time zone. So I don't know if the operators are trying to hide it, just using these dates to create some volatile moves in the market, but it is very shocking to me that why nobody is talking about it. Everyone's looking for all different methods, astro, numero, GAN, and all that, but simple Lok Sabha election dates can also provide change in trends. So all this I'm just keeping in mind. I'm watching what market does. I'll keep you updated. Again, no need to predict May month price movement, but I'll just tell you one thing very important. In my own experience, here we decoded this structure here so far as an expanding diagonal. This is one of the possibilities. If this is an expanding diagonal, then we are expected to hit 21,500 minimum. Okay, 21,500 will come in the future if this is an expanding diagonal. So what issues I have? So first, let me just explain what an expanding diagonal is. So here, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Here, if you see, all the waves will be bigger. It will keep increasing in size. So here, wave 3 is bigger than wave 1. Wave 5 is bigger than wave 3 in terms of points, distance. Okay, not time, points. Here, wave 2, correction phase. This one is deeper correction. So wave 4 is greater than wave 2. Okay, so all this is a part of a Elliot wave concept, but I'll tell you what issues I have faced here. For example, if someone has cheated you so many times, okay, I'm not talking about girlfriend, I'm not talking about partners, I'm just talking generally. If someone has cheated you, or if you have trust issues with someone, right? So you'll keep that in mind next time when you interact with them. You will keep that in mind, right? So to be careful not to fully trust them. Same thing, this specific pattern, this pattern which I just told you, right? This expanding diagonal pattern. Personally, I have a lot of trust issues with this pattern. All right. So historically, what has happened? This is a very, very rare pattern. You won't find it a lot, and especially in Nifty, but it can come, no problem in that. What happens is, what I have faced is, every time I see this kind of pattern, expected output does not follow through. Meaning, if I think, okay, this is an expanding diagonal pattern, historically I'm talking about, okay, this can be an expanding diagonal pattern, but market does not follow through, means it has to recover fully, right? Does not happen, or this turns out to be some kind of a flat correction suddenly, and then we see a fast move on the upside. Okay, so many times it has happened with me that I cannot trust this pattern fully. So in that case, what I have is, let me go to a daily time frame. I'll explain it better. So on a daily time frame, if you see this, I'll just take out this. If this is not an expanding, okay, if this is not an expanding diagonal pattern, okay, so if this is not this pattern, right, so we will have to wait for some more time to decide what is the other possibility. Okay, we have to wait for some more time to figure out what is the other possibility. Okay, so generally this election phase, what is the typical cycle which is going on is that market goes down like this right now at this moment, right? If this is really expanding diagonal pattern, right, then this is the typical output. Obviously it won't come in a straight line, so market will go choppy like this and then come down, and this is the expected result of this expanding diagonal pattern. Okay, this is the expected output. Next, in the election cycle, which I'm trying to highlight here, is that it's a very good possibility that in the third week of May, if everything goes normal, third week of May, you will see a bounce in the market. Okay, then obviously your results will come on 4th June. There will be definitely very high volatility near 4th June. So it can suddenly fall down. Okay, and then again, suddenly sharp rise can come. Okay, this is one of the possibilities. The other possibility is that market suddenly in the first week of May, it creates some low, or this low is in the market, and then we go higher from here. May month will go choppy around, and then in June we will make, after the results come, we'll make a high and then fall for a correction. This is also possible. This is something which no one is thinking about. I want you to keep in mind, everyone is thinking about lower prices, but there's a bullish angle to this also, as long as this is intact for me. Okay, so right now I'm not fully trusting this pattern. I'll wait for some information on the future prices, but in your normal time cycle, this is a bearish time cycle right now, and this is the normal. In case of inversion, what will happen? Inversion means what? Opposite. It can turn back up. and then May month starting can go choppy, all right, dip, and then again high near your June and then fall. This is also another possibility. So it is foolish right now to bet on your election results now itself. Okay, it is very, very foolish to do that. It is not there in the charts yet, right? The structure is not very clear. So many people do that mistake now itself based on whatever analysis they have. No problem, it's up to you to do whatever you want, but I will not take that risk. Okay, so this is all I have for you guys, and I'll see you in another video.